Hello, Taurus. Happy Tuesday to you. Thank you for clicking here. If you are here for the very first time, welcome. If you have just recently subscribed, I'd love to hear from you in the comments, and welcome to you as well. If you'd like to just watch silently, that's cool too. But if you can communicate with me in a way that is comfortable for you, either with a thumbs up or a comment, I would just love to have your energy, so we can do these general readings and get them good. Good for whatever you need. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is you for the week ahead. The first reading that I do for you in the week, Taurus, is always for the week ahead, and then we do the general energies every day then forward. Anytime I sit at the altar for you. I am your Taurus sister. It is in my sun. Here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for Taurus. Wow. That's a whole lot of passion, Taurus. That's a whole lot of passion. Holy. That's all fire. So you could be dealing with a fire sign. Yeah. We've got the 9 of Wands. We've got the 7 of Wands. Wow. Someone is feeling really nervous about coming out from behind the fear wall. Somebody who's been through a lot. Now, the 9 of Wands is someone who has been through trial after trial after trial. They could be someone who is Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. I feel like all of this 9 of Wands energy is either making you feel defensive or them feel defensive. It's either you or the person that you've clicked here for that is in defense mode here. Take it as it resonates. This is a general reading. So we have the 10 of Wands here. I feel as though there is a cycle, a passionate cycle that closed here and made you very, very scared to try again or defensive about trying again. The 4 of Wands is in the reverse, and that tells me that maybe there is a relationship that went under or a marriage. That could be where the defense in love comes. Or passion, I should say. Not really wanting to get into it again because of the way things worked out. I think you're in hermit mode trying to figure it out. Maybe you're spending a lot of time alone, Taurus. And just understand, as we become more and more spiritual, we become less and less about the bullshit, right? So we tend to spend more and more time alone. You could be in hermit mode because you want to be, or because of all of this. It feels like something ended and you really want to move forward with something else, but you're not sure. You're not sure about it. The 4 of Wands can be in reverse for many reasons. Some of which are the marriage is over, the relationship is over. You don't feel like it's going to work. We've got the 5 of Swords. You tried to fight for it. Tried to fight to not close this cycle. You tried. You didn't want this cycle to close. You didn't want to put down the burdens. I know that sounds weird, but it's almost as if you started to identify as the burden, like you felt like a burden. And so I feel as though that maybe there's some codependency that went on here, maybe on your side or theirs, but I feel like you kept fighting and fighting and fighting to keep the cycle open. And the truth is, y'all, sometimes the cycle just needs to close. And it doesn't mean it's over. It means let the cycle close so it can begin again. But some people jump right into that next cycle and just do the same thing they always did. I feel like whatever happened in the past, whatever you were fighting against the universe for, because that's what it feels like. It's like, you're like, no, but I'm fighting for this. And the universe says, close the cycle. No, but I'm fighting for this. Close the cycle. I feel like because you kept at it, kept poking them in text, kept sending them emails, kept calling them, I feel because of that is why this is here, the 5 of Pentacles. The ghosting, the blocking, the silence, complete silence, feeling in lack, feeling on the outside looking in, disconnected from love. Yeah. So I feel it feels like a relationship or a marriage that's in trouble, whatever the 4 of Wands represents for you. Ah, something that you found out. Something came to light. The Princess of Swords is the one who is the student, right? I mean, they all are, but this one particularly is learning about life, learning about, how to think about it, how to move forward. Six of Swords tells me you finally get the information that you need that helps you to move forward. You realize now that this is not a viable connection, or that even if it is viable, it's not moving right now. You have to turn your back to it. I feel like you come to a realization, an epiphany, or you find some information, you dig up some information that supports your idea of, you know what, this isn't moving. I can't keep putting my energy into it. Yeah. I feel like you feel justified in just saying, you know what, fine. If it's not moving, then I'm not paying attention either. I'm not doing it if you're not doing it. And then you end up in an energetic block. That has to end. Oh, for the Lovers to come in. Understood. Y'all, I feel like it's somebody here that you wished upon. And I've talked about this before, how we have all these labels, right? We have soulmate, we have karmic, we have twin flame. And unfortunately, some of you you think that was a twin flame and it was not. You think they were a soulmate, they were not. They may have been karmic. So I feel as though you tried to stuff somebody into a container with the label of twin flame or soulmate on it. And, it kind of fell apart. It fell apart because it was supposed to. I feel like you come to a realization that there is a disconnect in this love for a reason. And the Prince of Pentacles is the stall. It's the stop. It's the period at the end of the sentence. Yeah. It's the full stop. And I feel like that you come across some information and you're like, fine, you know what? I need to get my balance. And now you got to dig your way out of this Two of Swords, because the Two of Swords is an energetic block. It's you fighting with you. It's you not being able to make a decision and seeing both sides of the story and really not wanting to make a decision. And then the universe crashes in and says, well, guess what? If you don't make the decision and move forward, look what's on the other side of the ending here. So for some of you, you're not letting a situation come to an end because you feel like you should have been with this person all along. Oh, this person could be in a relationship with someone else. Oh, love had to grow. Okay, so I feel as though for some of you, the love had to grow. That's the reason why this thing broke apart. There wasn't enough love to keep it moving, Taurus. That's what it was. We've got the 10 of Wands here with the 5. You trying to keep open the cycle. But the truth is the Ace of Cups was here, but the 7 of Pentacles is here. Growth and the 2 of Cups. So it had not yet grown to 2 cups. There was only love on one side. So you may have had feelings or love for them, but they didn't have those feelings for you. But I feel as though your justice is that you do get feelings. Yep, 10 of Cups. You get the feelings, they get the feelings, and I feel like it's game on again. 6 of Pentacles, you get the reciprocity. You must get out of that 2 of Swords or none of this is going to go off for you. Get used to the 2 of Swords. Get through that stuff, because I feel like you're blocking your happiness here by being in a deadlock with yourself. So for some of you, you've put the wrong label on the wrong person. You wanted them to be that person, and so you convinced yourself that they were that person. And for others of you, it was supposed to break down and stop and have a disconnect in love because this person or you were in the middle of a relationship that you had to get rid of first, because we've talked about that as well, right? The truth of the matter is that one energy will feel the other energy in your presence. If you really are connected as soulmates or energetically, you're going to feel that. So some things have to end before they can begin, and that's exactly what it says here. I am we've got the Ten of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. You're about to get reciprocal love like crazy. And maybe from the person you didn't expect. It could be from a Libra. It could be from a Gemini. It could be from a Scorpio. Maybe you didn't expect that this person was the person that was going to show up in your life as your lover. Taurus, I think we're going to go into the extended here, and we're going to just pull this apart, okay? I know that we haven't really started yet. Yeah, we've got moving in, financially unstable. Okay, so the reason things weren't moving is because the person that you kept trying to poke and poke and poke, that person, they live at a distance from you, and they were going through a financial crisis because of, I believe, because of this Three of Swords situation, the Four of Wands in the reverse, and the Three of Swords. They were going through emotional upheaval. Yeah, they weren't focused on you, Taurus. But I feel like that's changing because the growth is here with love, and you are going to get your balance. We're going to clarify the Lovers and the Death card to see what's ended in order for something to start. And we're also going to talk about how you're going to get this justice. I feel as though somebody was having financial hardship because of leaving a situation. And we're going to talk about that as well. Of course, we're also going to go with more more oracle cards. We need more energy here. Sorry, I'm just trying to listen to Charlie talk too. Yeah. He was saying, yeah, there's going to be more reciprocal love. And this might even be a new situation. Look, we'll clarify and we'll find out who you've been disconnected from, right? And then you're going to know how to move forward from there. If you're interested in watching me pull this apart in a general sense, then I will put a link down in the description. It's the first link. It is a red heart beside it. And if you want to come over there and watch me pull apart, I'm willing to do that for you. And if this is where we part, Taurus, that's cool too. I will be here again tomorrow for another general reading with you. For those of you who want to know what's happening in the week ahead, though, that's what this reading is. Then yeah, go down to the description. You'll find your way, and I'll find you there. Thank you so much for coming here. Love you guys. Bye bye.